ono wa trust of moko ntim fojo
I will use of one
or your ball as of papa. I'm telling you. No, these are the guys. No. Or your ball as of these are the crofo what system ni mu a won ahye da fa Yesu Kristo se omo bra pani e na omo de nam kro nim e na omo de Yesu e di nse hunu kro ma or your ball as of how can you tell me say whole reverend minister wo dwena o man ho cause security ho na kwatre nsem a wa say no de me nko because I was speaking on behalf of one. You were speaking on behalf of who?
Oh.
Now, we're friends of Mokwa. Yes, I quite be a sort of chances. Oh, yes, of Mola.
Aye. And now, Casim, fake currencies found in Bank of Ghana boxes.
Oh, but my boss was saying, Bank of Ghana governor. No, maybe send a simple question and no pay. Bank of Ghana boxes now the classic cabano. 301 boxes now buy no. And we're in cause empty ones to be one if ye.
Sir,
on why you aware. On the far newspaper. I say Bank of Ghana a box na the classic no
or the far newspaper
empty ones no we will use the film no or the far newspaper or the far box the books and the far documents in there what is the guarantee say the books na the gum now the coffee no empty now the box na see ho
now the newspaper no the kwakoto but they are to try
when him says our boxes na the classic no dollar ne pounds ne cities ne ba no there's a way, a legal way of disposing of. Because obienya na otimi FOB seal no assetesa. Sikebia won't be is assumed to be genuine.
Oh, okay. Because we there.
And a governor who assessed the Akogu fee. And then Bank of Ghana that kind of crazy box. Eko PNS Addison. If you
Peter in your mammy Akoko.
Number 2, national security for Brent to be actually. I mean, can't baby order. Minim the anti uncle for years car snake a flat no one as one on nam. Japan make sure akwa na din I dey dikan on nam snake flat o. Se mu na me che baby on nam. Opa onya no ntimi nwane nko baby a odwane kokoro bi te lie bi ho hwa no be komesa kire mo. E hwa no nam. E hwa no nam. National security for chain no. $50 million fake. And then one office war.
Fake.
$50 million. What am I doing? They trade with the Bank of Ghana. I am saying it. They trade the fake dollars with the Bank of Ghana.
And this is the lean.
They trade. Mamin generalizing. They trade fake currencies with the Bank of Ghana. This is what they do. Nice. I am saying it. My name is Blessed God's Brain Smart. When I try to hear Francis, they saw senior the newspapers in the bro. We are met to us. Bomeyanko. It's the Bank of Ghana. Semno. See, one with the fake currency they call Bank of Ghana. Na Bank of Ghana. And one with this fake they call no more original currency. No more they call evidence or videos or and we are channel and come here to be James. No more we are. Na Bank of Ghana should have a catch Ghana for say. Banks and AJJ fake dollars bibiri yaba fake currency bibiri yaba into omo kwhye no Tisikana Bank of Ghana for started share from 2018 na no ombo fake dollars omo trade here
omo discount.
Oh, they think we don't know. We know. Me say boxes ni go Ernest Addison fee on chain kwan fa so it could be in fee.
Oh, okay. Now final one will have
Uncle Chief Justice Uncle.
Oh, now I'm carry
Uncle I'm a man carry Uncle.
Oh,
enya hwe ade bi o ho
na ma menka sorry no bi akwa
men ka hwe onko ono a onti ase onko
wa ba man ka hwe jo mahamani
onko Chief Justice onko ono onti ase onko
CJ
newspapers nasa
we bring over to the
and some of these things are possible because of system no too much emotions and some people think it's easily to capitalize on these emotions and become politically relevant. And I think they fuel this kind of misinformation and disinformation campaign. Now, Captain, the funniest part of it all is what can I say? Now, all delective politics from what is happening. Now, what's now we are commonsensical analysis. Clearly, you see, say, Adio Mokos in Yansa Bianim.
First point.
Yansa Bakukrenim. Captain, Yatihai, it doesn't matter where we stand across the political divide. Obian who are supporting cocaine. And Obian who are buying by a cocaine business. Obatina TV, so and our Batina baby, I bought a buying number to say, Monkosona Munyo cocaine. It's something. It's unheard of. Everybody will speak against it. But when the situation is not like that, you don't project it for political expediency. Captain, to begin with, John Mahama Baye or Tanakumyasa on the 7th of January 2025, and 91 days. That is 3 months. Captain, a bang and our capture political power. Now, within the first 3 months, say even though you cocaine within 3 months, and even security agencies set it up in then he will set in motion cocaine business. That is the first red flag that you need to understand. Because Oko police are the only person that has been changed there, the IGP. Beyond that, all the security architecture, everything is in place.
Yeah.
And again, Captain, so move beyond that. Within this period, there has been 3 high-profile cocaine busts in this country. So, abayna all your cocaine, sabayna abayna nimkro for cocaine within 3 months on 3 occasions. Does it make sense? Abayna all cocaine or no nimkro for within a period of 3 months, and cocaine is no more or more in recent time, In recent times, Yanchi Bisa, so Bisa was in the last 8 years, is this something and now costing a bit more guso. Now within 3 months, Obi and a human are all basted. These are relevant questions you should be asking. Because for the government to confiscate your friends saying that's tons of drugs within this country, within this period, at this time, clearly the credit must go to security agencies for doing this particular thing. And then who your positioner, you pro-feder. Said Nipa who are behind it, they're the very people we must chase. But to conclude and say, there was suspicious flight moving in the first place, the first bust in their course now, estimation there around 350 million. Captain, it was busted on the 4th of April.
That's right.
Your friend said 4th of March 2025 way. Plane now was according to Intim Forger way, the first plane landed on the 12th. Spent 13 days and left on what? 25th. But your friend said, cocaine or can was no.
Before the flight.
Before even the flight even came into this country. Maybe that is something people are not more before the flight came to this country. Then the second one I am made when I buy according to Felix, or say your friend say, or more near my buyer just to assist this one to repair came on the 20th and left on the 25th. Then the second cocaine bust was arrested. Your friend saying, Koforibia Takra the highway. That was on the 2nd or 3rd of April. Captain, this is even the date in as for what this particular thing. They are highly unrelated in any way. And as Ghanaians, we may be very much concerned about cocaine. Yachi Akroma say na yanka aban na yenhu hawa the persons that are involved. You go after them because so obi cocaine. It doesn't matter whether the person is NDC or MPP. All we know is that the person is a cocaine campaign, and we don't want it, and that person must be dealt with. It's as simple as that. But to try to relate it to an unrelated incident, you have no idea, but rather you are just conjecturing because in some of kinds of I said there was suspicious plane. Suspicious plane means you are not even sure of the plane. So plane when you're sure, no? How do you even know the content of a woman? The one who said carry cocaine and say carry cocaine. And some of these things who put it up there, you should be factually accurate. And the Abra president show interest, a hawker and a manager, because this is his government and they are saying, say, Abina Banoton cocaine. Then the president on social media says, I'm also interested in this thing. And to what they are 7 Banabra. Provide all the necessary information I may settle this particular matter. Then you go there and say, Nambe Kasa on behalf of committee. Now press conference not here, we not committee or not anymore. You see, some of these childish politics, I'm sure say we need to move beyond that because, Captain, I'm for a serious. So what to initiate the geopolitical arena now, share the tensions that are going on. Now how countries are trying to go, your friend saying, that domestic way. Now a man for abandoning the globalization. Now a chance all your minor one to two near my ya. A beka unkwa. What would they do not Trump air? Flashing your friend saying, slapping taxes on countries just like that. And the way a country one position who ye now would do who cartoon send be more or who bachelor. Because in recent times, AU, at some point, is that they blacklisted us because of money laundering. Oh, Akroma, in 2020, 2021, 2022. You got to a point, your first Ghana embassy, your account at Belgium was flagged, say the money laundering. Yeah. All these things happen in this country, you understand? So you can see. I know what boy and I can see, before 2025. Yeah, you know, in the Akroma, you see, you can seek false equivalence. So you can't buy so people will see it in a bad light. And as for say, I'm for your cocaine business under this way. Bring the fact, we will sit here and speak against it. So even president no crime cocaine, now evidence, bring it. We will chase him out of this country. You understand? Because we will not be sitting here and be condoning anything. But why you don't have the fact, you don't have any information, you just go into the public space and misinform people, sell some of these things. At the end of the day, you've been given opportunity to appear before security agencies. You're out there talking nonsense. And then the same gentleman is moving on radio to radio, gallivanting, just attempting to say, I said our videos, sir, or be shown in as a forum. So our evidence, sir. He's moving from one radio. Yesterday, na me wote care. Maybe me tie no one of the radio stations. In some our can see as asabi. Announce bia akwaya underground investigation or video bia or be show this sensationalism. No, say binyansa bia dim. Your political party has lost badly. You know that your integrity is battered. You need to build that trust and confidence. But some of these things, the Kamakacha said, young people in this country are very enlightened. I'm for you, say emotionally charged politics, I happy sentiment, that kind of money, you know. If you want to caught the attention of people, come out with facts, relevant ones, because any reasonable person be able to we actually be able to say what be more captain, because I buy no buy and already 3 months, you know. At me high profile, if I say cocaine on 3 occasions, who be say in the last 8 years, na young cocaine na kwa hefa. These are questions you should be asking, because within a period of 3 months, say your team and you can't abaya our record when it comes to cocaine, so they are Ghana obiani. Captain Obiani, cocaine na era, ebi change MV Benjamin, and MP yetimicheno, our tongue cocaine, yet jelly the man them, and until you see, these are things that we've moved past that particular thing. Because even if you want to do just politics, people will come from the other side and they will tend to hold this whole conversation into something different. That partisan thing will come in. For me, it is not necessary. We just need to look at the gains na ye make it as a country. Security agency Japan and improve for national security. They are doing a phenomenal job by arresting some of these things. And I think that is a kind of commendation that we need to give them and go after government to say we want details. Make sure you prosecute them. Ghana is doing something. But in a situation where what we do, that kind of politics, you know, politics are for me. I think that I don't expect a software to be doing some of these things. Somebody who claims Ghana for a niti Akroma and a man for Sienyansa. That sorry be go Akroma say. Nipa don't know Nyansa. That is why a lot of people are relevant. Because let me take you back to UK, Captain. Na asase we sunu apo manya ya kanya mesuma na Lydia na ya UK
omkwa sorry pa chen
Adolf Hitler kwachi omuku o se nyankopon tena ase ma Adolf Hitler beku o ntifuru na ko eduru Sunday a uhu park so you see
the youngest doesn't go to the agent.
Captain, you see China yet no amanfo depressed. Amanfo are emotionally, you know, so people are just taking advantage. What I say, the last time I your first KKD into the America just Okurasa Behuma maybe anopa or sorry them, we ought to saw them and I saw them. Yeah, meet you or the club Sorako. When you see such people, you think oh Sumyame, they are not no. There is a deep hole down their heart. Going to church, you know, is a place I won't go to hide, just to seek refuge. Because on their own they can't survive. Yeah, and probably some of these people, no, people will ignore them. Now I say we are a Christian. I'm a Catholic. I know you go to church. We worship God. We pray. You know, individual ways, but we don't front these things. You understand that? But you see, some of these things we in your mini part. Now you're out there as a public person. You need to live to inspire that trust and confidence. You don't go around throwing some of these things around. Saying and now enough evidence to substantiate say indeed these are the evidence here. But what accuse you know? You're just throwing some of these half-baked fact out there just to seek political saying capitals or whatever. At the end of the day, you know, you forget there is the image of the country and now what is on the line, because in some way there are people who might take it serious and then as a forum, and you can even say and I'm saying Akroma within this short period, no government should be on the alert. Individuals now we probe for information. Instead of Parliament, you can call the minister to come and answer questions regarding some of these things. You can equally call for swift prosecution of these individuals. Now, within 3 months, who are almost 3 or high profile way, that person are working soon is does it make any sense?
It is very difficult to provide visual proof of drugs and cash.
But how do you know the quantity?
Now suspicious play now and according to him. No. How do you know that?
Chairman, but Bible or my credentials of a pastor. Who a pastor is? So for credit on my young kind. Okay, Timothy chapter 1. Now can Titus 1.
How did Timothy?
A pastor should be of good reputation. 1. Both within the church and outside the church. 2. Demonstrating integrity 3. And trustworthiness. 4. And here number 1. Number 2. A pastor should exhibit emotional stability and avoid
that is emotional intelligence.
Excesses like drunkenness and violence. It's in the Bible. A credential of a pastor. A pastor.
I take exception.
No, I'm saying
honorable, please.
Are you trying to free you?
Now, Captain, even this issue isn't even about say or your software and I say on your software or your software, no your politics. He has every right.
Yes.
So who's a cocaine business? Because I know because in the field, you know, I'm on for them cocaine or say so software crowd a extra duty man to do some of this, and for me
it will add additional value.
Yes, I like that energy on his part, but you see, you don't venture into an arena of nothing and seek to create that kind of political momentum because the party has gone into opposition. You are finding a way to revive, so they are revisiting those old playbook. Let us accuse a person, and we have people in the media who harness on some of these. So I know the day, people are not even talking about the issues. People are not interrogating the issue, but rather people are tagging John Mahama as a person, as a cocaine person. It doesn't make sense in any way. So I know the day people are unable to, and the political space is such that people are emotionally charged. You see people who should know better on various social media platforms writing certain things they don't even understand. You understand? So that kind of political capital and all seeking to get out of this, that is my problem. But as an MP or any issue now about government, he has every right to talk about it. But don't say things that win him. Now you don't conjecture. You understand? Political space and the conjecture any relevance because a man for fact check and
more man space now.
But that space has been given to him. Captain, space Ben here. Actually, the whole president will write to say you should be invited by the security. In the past, yenya low budget can the book at Newz Akroma say Captain Smart. You know very well, say or no on Tiokra na campus what see the wokan. And some hunu na se for no. Akufo no benya da age say your friend say mate the wokan no na only security agencies for enco calibrate. It never happened.
No budget can the book at Newz.
Low budget.
Or no budget.
Or no, I will look Nebuchadnezzar, or which is a woman who is in the Bible and the number. That's a woman who obey you. But you have a president, our culture say, Matilda Okano, cocaine, me and as a president, I'm interested. And you also way, it's good. So President Kwanka said, no evidence now on go and meet security agencies and make sure say we resolve the issue. And then you are backtracking and you are in the media speaking as if say you have tons of evidence. Hey, it doesn't make sense.
There is a one yes,
oh, you see, I think that is childish.
Let's say I call your boy David Okwati.
I think sir he na
but say 8 years ago. In the last 8 years, yes,
and because Jebi, Obia Wayan said, Libya can't say which 8 years, no a single cocaine. 3 months, then the government in power and so on, cocaine or no